So I don't know about you, but for me, Facebook Marketplace is kind of like crack or gambling. It's like that little high that you get when you find like a really good deal and you want to be the first one to get it. And you have to go through the negotiation process, and there's like a tiny chance you might be killed. In the last month, I have gotten these two guitars on Facebook Marketplace, and I actually got a different one as well. The cheapest one I got was $10. And that one needs some work and is, as of this moment, completely unplayable. This guitar, this Fender CC60S, so the S stands for solid spruce top. This one was $50. And this one, which is a Yamaha FG800J, this one was $75. So when I bought this one, it was actually completely unplayable. The action was too low, so I couldn't even strum like the open strings or any chords because there was too much, there wasn't enough relief between the strings and the frets. So what I had to do is I had to go in and use a little Allen key wrench when I replaced the strings on here, and I had to put some bow in the neck so that it would actually work, which actually now it sounds wonderful. So comparing these two beginner guitars together for me is kind of an accessible thing. So a lot of people are going to be able to get into a guitar like this for their starter guitar. Again, $50. If you can save up $50, you can have this guitar. If you could save up $75, you can have this guitar. So the other thing that I'm going to be doing is replacing the strings and playing the exact same thing. So basically giving a comparison of the sounds of the two brands. I've heard different things about both. Some people swear by Fender and really love it. Other people say that Yamaha always hits above its weight, essentially, for the price point and makes really good instruments. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adjust the action. The action is actually pretty high on this Yamaha. And I did read also that on the Yamahas, they come from the factory with a pretty high action. So keep in mind, this was unplayably low when I got it. So I put some bow into the neck and now it plays just fine. And this is actually quite high. Still plays really great, but comparatively, just because this played, the $75 price tag was a lot more justifiable. And keep in mind, the guy who sold this to me, he actually drove an hour to sell it to me. So we met in the middle somewhere. So even that $25 is a little bit of a moot point at this point because he did drive an hour for us to meet up and give this to me. With no further ado, I will be putting the same strings on, using the same pick, the same cheap capo. Again, these are kind of entry-level strings, but I'll give you the info for all of what I'm using. So here we go. So Kat and I couldn't come to a consensus, and I thought that was really interesting. I mean, the Yamaha really had, I felt like a clarity of tone and like a kind of the shimmering, punchy notes, but Kat really felt the opposite. She felt very predisposed towards the Fender. So let me know what you thought. Again, I'm using the same exact strings, I'm using the same exact mic, I'm using the same exact pick, and I'm not a very good guitar player. So I feel like very good guitar players can make anything sound pretty good. But for me, it's just, playing basic stuff that basically anybody can play. I will say that playing this Fender was a lot easier. So if it's between finding something that you'll play a lot and finding something that's actually quite difficult to play, I think it has more to do with the action than anything else. This does have still a little bit of buzzing on the lower. I can get it to buzz, but I mean, it honestly plays like, it plays really good, and it's way easier to play. I mean, the action on this is just way more forgiving for my fingers and stuff to do. So honestly, if I had to give one the edge, it would probably be this, but I do love, just for the clarity of the tone, like the shimmering sounds in that Yamaha are just beautiful compared to this, which just feels a little, to me, more muted and less ringing out. So anyway, let me know what you guys heard in the comments. I'll be interested to see how these all sound on video. Again, same exact settings, no post-production, no nothing, just pure audio as you would hear it. So interested to hear, or if you've heard any other interesting comparisons between instruments. Again, I've played Fender for many years, but buying that Yamaha on Marketplace for $75, it's a new feel. They definitely feel different, and they sound different as well. Let me know what you thought.